On that trip, 3 people basically came close to death or died and came back. One was Doug Powers. The other one was Alan Nicholson, go away, and then myself. In different circumstances, but this was a very traumatic.
So, one very powerful mantra is, it's called the heart of the Shurangama Mantra. And it's not very long, it's pretty easy to memorize, it's only a few lines. So he said, if everybody in my entourage here recites that, then that will help reduce accidents and calamities, and especially before you eat or drink anything. Don't drink any tea without doing this. So one time he said, okay, we're going over to so-and-so's temple. He's invited us to come and have tea with him. It's okay if you drink the tea, but make sure you recite this mantra before you go. I don't know what happened, but because I'm so dense, I forgot to recite the mantra. And so when we got back to where we were staying, the temple we were staying at, I felt unusually tired. And so I went to sleep, and the next morning it was time to get up. I couldn't move. I couldn't wake up. I could hear things. I had awareness, but I couldn't move. And people tried to wake me up. I was just like a dead log. I couldn't move. I couldn't speak. I couldn't open my eyes. And so somebody went and got Master Hua, brought him in. He said, "Oh, he's got the goo poisoning. He didn't do his mantra last night before we drank this tea." And so he recited some mantras, did some dharmas, and he had his cane then, and he beat me with his cane. And as he beat me with his cane, I could feel this black, sticky, gooey chi moving out the bottom of my feet. And as soon as he did that, I could open my eyes and talk. And, if he hadn't have been there, I probably would have died. I couldn't eat. It was kind of scary. So that was in Malaysia. And I hear that in a lot of those Southeast Asian countries that there's a black magic is practiced quite a bit. So I hope you'll all be very careful if you're traveling there. And the more light we generate with our practice, the more darkness wants to put out that light. Generating that light, we're practicing the Buddha Dharma, which is just being mindful of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in many different ways. So wherever you are traveling in the world, always be mindful of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and not only will that improve your cultivation and understanding and awareness, self-awareness, it will also protect you when strange things happen. So that is a little bit about my trip to Malaysia with